Hey there, farmer friends from Colombia and around the world. So we're working with this passion fruit trellis system. Today we're going to look at two methods and activities. Our plants here are celebrating their first month. And what are we going to do? Flower induction. So for these little plants, our job is to guide them so their stem grows upright. Since they've reached what we call knee height, with some taller than others, we're going to start the flower induction process on them. With this trellis system, we'll expose the plants to stress once they reach this height in order to encourage quicker flowering. In our curtain system over here, we'll do two prunings. The first pruning will be at waist height. Once the plant reaches waist height, we prune it. Here it is already pruned. What is pruning? It's this. It's removing the plant's growing point. This will happen once the plant is waist high. The second pruning will happen when the plant is shoulder high or slightly above. Why do we do this? Pruning the plant like this helps the stem thicken faster and adds stress with two prunings, so the plant's third growth point, or the second one here, becomes more productive. Once the growing point reaches shoulder height, we prune again, removing this tiny bud. The goal is to stimulate the plant's third growth point, which tends to be more productive. We then let the plant grow outward, while also promoting flower development. We'll write more about this process in the video comments, as well as about root nutrition. It's vital, friends, to accompany this process with organic mineral nutrition, like the phosphorus-rich source we used here, followed by zinc, calcium, and boron as stimulants, together with amino acids and seaweed extracts. Dosages will depend on soil type, as well as plant size. We'll also share this info in the comments. Now, friends, please note some applications we need to keep in mind. When the plants are at a height between the knees and waist, they can be affected by leaf miners, which are a common issue, as well as leafcutter ants, petuchas, a type of ant. And when the plant is tall enough and begins producing sugar, you can see here it'll have nectar glands on its leaves, like these. These glands store lots of sugars. At around 60 cm in height, when the plant is about to reach the support, insects like yellow or white butterflies might appear. Technically, they're called Dione Juno, or commonly known as armyworms. This is something we should be aware of during the plant's first phase, which is this. The first phase involves plant growth up to the support rope. Keep in mind, friends, to remove the little shoots. The best practice is to remove these growths as they indicate good health and development. When the plant reaches waist height, execute the first pruning, followed by a second pruning to help it become robust and speed up flowering. So, first prune, second prune, and then allow the third shoot to grow, which is the productive one. Continue to remove these growths to maintain the plant's vigor and vitality. We'll keep monitoring the plant's growth. Another task being performed is guiding the plant to prevent entanglement.